What is up, everybody? Rod J back in the house. Thank you for swinging by to check out another video. Going to share another beer with you here, and this is going to be one I've been looking forward to cracking open for a while. It is going to be from Other Half Brewing. It is a look at their Deep Orbit Vega. So this comes in with an ABV of 16%. It is a barrel-aged stout fermented with chocolate cream cookies. So I actually had picked this one up down at Other Half DC location. Of course, now they're in DC and Philly over in Pennsylvania, outside of just being in a couple of New York spots they have up there. So it's great that they extended their footprint, and now I'm in a location where I can actually get them. And most of the time you think about Other Half, you think of the IPAs. So I'm looking forward to really getting into this stout. This was a special made stout, I believe, that they have. There was a certain amount of bottles they had there from this. So I don't know if it was for a special occasion or what, as part of a series for Deep Orbit. But the Deep Orbit Vega, let's go ahead and get into it. Check this one out. Like I said, 16% ABV. As we say around here, a sessionable beer. All right, so beer in the glass. There is the bottle if you wanted to check that out there. Poured out actually without really any head, as you can see. So didn't really have to settle down or anything. The higher ABV of the 16% pretty much took the head off of it. Little bit of a shading of it being that tan beige color, but nothing else really to talk about there. Baby smells so good. You get a nice sweetness. You're definitely getting almost like a fudge type feel on the nose. Oh man, it's just coming out of here so easy. Not having to sniff too hard, just comes right out of the glass. Definitely has a nice decadence to the beer. I can tell this is going to be so smooth, probably going down. But on the pour, I was picking up some of the aroma. Now in the glass, just that easy sniff brings out all that nice sweetness. I'd be surprised if they didn't have any lactose in here as well. I know I get asked about that sometimes with some of the beers, but let's go ahead and get the taste. Oh, wow. So, milky, caramelly, sweet, decadent, rich, long-lasting flavor, thick, full-bodied. Those are all the things that pop in my head as I actually am enjoying this one here. A nice stick-to-itiveness with it. I just threw that out there. I could have said stickiness, but I went with stick-to-itiveness for whatever reason. But it's got that in the mouth where it's kind of latching in as well. A nice chocolate feel late on the back end coming through, really in the throat area. That sweetness, that caramel underlying part of it though just kind of lingers there. Do pick up some heat from the higher ABV, so it does have that booziness quality in play. Then that richness does hit you. Probably should look down in the bottle a little bit more. Might see Wilford Brimley doing a little bit of a backstroke in there. But, oh my God, it's like a decadent chocolate dessert just in a glass. Easy here, something if I was going to pair up, I would want this on the dessert portion and have like some type of nice fudge type cake or something like that I could actually tie this back to. Because it would just be that richness in play. Wow, this is definitely one to take your time with. I'm going to definitely sit here and enjoy this for a bit, but wow, just a dessert in a glass for sure. Talk about the carbonation, really nothing to really talk about there. It's really smooth out, really layered, really creamy in the body of it, so you don't have a carbonation. You're not really getting that tongue prickling. It's kind of that velvety type feel when you drink it and as it slides down your throat. Overall, a nice winner from them. The feel from that chocolate, and maybe it's from the chocolate cream cookies they use in here, but you definitely get that nice chocolatey feel to it, nice milk chocolate type feel. I say that you don't get the carbonation on the prickle, but you do get the carbonation in the chest after a bit. but you have that creaminess, and maybe from those cookies that they use, and it all comes together very nice in the mouth. So actually digging this one. It is a big beer. This might be one you want to think about pairing with somebody else, or I would say pairing, I should say sharing with somebody else, because 16% ABV does have the ability to knock some people on their keister, you know what I mean? So overall, I am actually digging it. I'm going to finish watching. I'm actually watching NBA playoffs right now, so I'm going to finish enjoying this, watching a couple of the games. But if you are a big stout fan, Imperial Stout fan, definitely recommend, if you happen to see this or one of the other deep orbits, to definitely check it out. Untapped score for me, a real solid play. This is one that I can say might be overly rich for a good amount of people. I think with me, it would be kind of that way. Like, I would do this once in a while, but it's not something I would definitely go back after, probably, as far as a common type thing. But as far as the feel and what I'm appreciating about this one, it's almost like a little bit for me in a kind of a middle type area. So with Untapped, it's either like on the quarters. So I'm going to say this would be a 4.25 that I'm going to note on Untapped with this one. Although if I didn't have to do in a quarter, it might be more about a 4.35. But 4.25 is what I'll put on Untapped. And definitely worth checking out. If it came off a little bit of that richness, for me, it would be definitely more of that 4.5, maybe even up to a 4.75 quality. But I'm definitely digging it, definitely loving it, and definitely going to enjoy it. Thanks for swinging by to check out this video. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. And if you've had a beer like this or any other stouts you really like, let me know in the comments so I can try to check them out as well. And I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Drink beer, live hoppily. Cheers, everybody.